to dethrone Cloud9 as the North American champions. They lay down the war.
What's always motivated me is I wanted to just be the best in my position or be on the best team. I wanted to be able to win as bad as possible.
Winning it means so much for everybody that when we feel that we aren't winning, then that means something is wrong.
Does Bjergsen have the damage? What last? No!
Nowadays, it's a lifestyle. It's something that people think about when they wake up in the morning, and it has really just changed the way that people interact socially.
We drove down here from Washington.
18-hour drive.
Yeah, I've been playing since it came out.
I've only been playing 2 years.
It's the quality of the interactive experience. That's where that magic is.
The 2014 World Champions.
This is the Team Liquid house. Myself and the 5 players live here. I'm the general manager of the team, and one of my jobs every morning is to wake the guys up. I give like everything I have to these guys, and sometimes it's not as easy as you would like. So how do you want to enforce this wake up rule? I want to make it so that everyone has to be up here by 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We should like get going.
TSM was like a complaint about stuff.
Diego! You almost ready? I haven't looked. Really? That's ready.
I went to University of Miami for 3 years and dropped that in my senior year to become a professional gamer. The gaming lifestyle, you try to put as many hours into it as possible. I'd say that the time that I'm focusing on League per day is probably 14 to 15 hours. You might only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah, boys.
Wow, that is beautiful.
안녕하세요. 저는 최광진이고 팀 리퀴드에서 원거리 딜러를 맡고 있는 피글렛입니다. 컴퓨터 게임을 아마도 처음 했을 건데 그 게임이 이제 스타크래프트 브루드워였고요.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood, the unprecedented 1990 Nintendo World Championships.
Almost as soon as the first video game was invented, there were competitions to see who could be the best at this thing. People didn't just love video games, they wanted to beat the hell out of each other in video games. Now you have strangers playing, and then they're no longer strangers, they're competitors, and the appetite to defeat friends, enemies, rivals across the internet only continues to grow.
I'm Diego Ruiz. I'm from Maracaibo, Venezuela. I think the best part is just doing what you love and being able to play the game you want and compete. It's like a dream job, pretty much for me.
Hello, my name is Jae-hoon Kim, Phoenix. When I play League of Legends first time, I just addict to it. I say, okay, I'm stop studying.
You guys, I'm really deep. I can do that.
The first video game I played, I think it's probably Pokemon. I played pretty much the whole beginning cutscene of Pokemon for like 10 days, just kept playing. I didn't know how to save. I think from that point on, I just always enjoyed games.
Play a lot. I love it. It's like a drug. It's competitive. It's exciting. It's new. It's great. My grandkids will play League of Legends. You see where I'm going with this?
And the din was as loud as anything I've ever heard at a rock show, perhaps louder. It just almost blew me down. Everyone was so passionate and screaming.
When I was growing up, being passionate about video games meant that you played video games. But now it's so much more than that. It's watching other people play video games. It's aspiring to play it professionally.
What it is a game of deep strategy. You can liken it to chess, or you can liken it to soccer.
League of Legends is a 5 versus 5 team game, and your goal is to break into an enemy's base and destroy their nexus, or basically their home. You do that by having one character for each person. and they all have different roles, and their goal is just to take down turrets that allows you to take down the rest of their base.
Team Liquid now inside CLG's base, taking the inhibitors down, going for the Nexus.
Originally, I was playing poker online, but that became illegal. So I needed something else to do during that time. I just looked for a game to play. I literally Googled League of Legends. I started playing from level 1 to like level 30. It was a hidden ranking system, but I started realizing that I was playing with the same players every game, and I'm like, wow, why am I playing with the same players? At that point, I realized that I was good at the game, that I could potentially be one of the best players, and I decided to try to join a competitive team.
The amount of money these guys can make if they're in the, say, top 10 money makers is pretty staggering. At the very top would be making close to $1 million a year.
Streaming is broadcasting your personal gameplay online for tens of thousands of people to watch simultaneously.
They can make as much as $1,000 a night from people who watch them stream, which is huge. Can buy these things called skins in little packets of anything from a few dollars to maybe $10. I think what happens is that you're getting a free game that constantly changes and you feel a loyalty to it. So I think you kind of just want to give back to the company because they've given you this kind of amazing free thing.
With League of Legends, it's a game that's like very volatile. Like if anyone's better than you, you'll probably be replaced.
The average career, I would say, would be around 2 years. Some of them quit early, some of them get just tired and burnt out. But personally, me, I want to just do this for as long as I can.
People don't know how long you're gonna play. People have always thought that, oh, you can only play 3 to 4 years, like that's kind of the maximum. And I've been playing for 3 or 4 years professionally, so who knows?
I tend to think about my future a lot, and I know that I don't have many real-life skills.
I don't think that I would ever be that close to other people to the top of a skill level in anything else in life, so this is kind of like my opportunity to just like prove to the world that I can be really good at something and that I do have the potential to be the best.
Bring League of Legends esports to Madison Square Garden, the greatest sports arena in the world, is just going to blow the stacks off the fans. The fans are just going to love that.
What, you want to watch?
Never lose someone.
Let's watch together.
I don't want to watch.
Phoenix, we have big problem mid. Especially against TSM. So much pressure all the time. We need to fix.
I don't want to pick.
You don't want to fix?
Yeah, I know how to pick, but
no, you don't.
It's fine.
It's middle of season, still problem. How fix?
He doesn't want to fix it. He doesn't want to fix it.
Phoenix, come up and watch with me. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong, and then we admit I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I want fix.
It's actually been pretty bad for us because we started 5-1 and we've lost a lot recently.
Everyone's just kind of frustrated. We're all trying to win, and the fact that we're doing really poorly is just on everyone's mind.